I'm Chiharu Tokoro. I worked at the Waseda University. Waseda University is one of the, I hope, biggest private university in Japan. And I got the Doctor of Engineering at the 2003, and then moved to Waseda University. And from 2007, I'm PI of my laboratory, Tokoro. My family name is Tokoro, so I called my laboratory to my name, Tokoro Laboratory. And Tokoro Laboratory is mainly mineral processing and powder processing, and one of the field of chemical engineering. And I devoted that how we can create novel separation technology for toxic element in wastewater, toxic element in waste, and useful element from spent materials, including such lithium-ion battery or PV panels, or of course copper ore or gold ore.
One of the actors that we find are very, very relevant in our ecosystems for the environment, but also for society and also for the economy, is universities and research and innovation. So especially what you are doing is very, very important and very interesting for us to know. So how you started to think on putting this lab together? When did it started? How it came, you as a professor?
Yeah. Did you have any challenges or any needs that you had to counterattack, or you want to solve it?
When I was a high school student, so environmental issue is a very new topic for us, especially for the scientific researchers, I guess. And I want to study how we can solve the environmental issue, global environmental issue in the Japanese university. My chosen department is originally resources engineering. And I learned how the gold or copper or something can be purified from the ore mining, and mineral processing, and wastewater treatment, and metallurgy, and high purity materials.
So you were a very young woman that were worried for the environment and were trying to find a focus for your career, making some choices and some decisions on how to deepen on these issues that were of your concern, right?
Yes, yes.
And from there, then you started to make these choices and to move on the career, right?
Yes.
What do you think are the principles that are behind the research and the collaboration that you are doing now in the lab?
Every day, the many kind of other fields researchers and the private company and the government come to me, and they discuss with us how we can solve the social issue and how we can promote the circular economy both in Japan and in the world. So actually, I made one of the platform for the discussing with many researchers in many different fields, and private company and the government, and we built this kind of consortium in 2 years ago. And actually, I'm now the head of this consortium, and now over 40 private company and main government of circular economy or environment in Japan, also the Tokyo Metropolitan or some local government, and also other universities, researchers in this field gathered in this consortium.
I found that you did a quadruple helix, but now I would like to ask you, how do you do it?
To join to our consortium, actually the private company should pay the annual fee. I think to create the circular economy loop, the networking to all the supply chain is very important things. Just one company or just one researcher or just one project cannot solve all of the circular economy. Social implementation, for the social implementation, we need connect to each other. So I decided that we create a consortium. We have many new projects from our consortium, and the networking is expanding. I think it's a very good opportunity and place together them, I believe.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this evolves in 5-10 years, because it seems that you are creating a hub of willings, so different people with the same concerns, or maybe with different interests, but they align to find solutions together. And I think that what you are doing is facilitating a space where these people can come together. My question here, it is related to the culture. How do you build trust among the actors within the Japanese culture?
My colleague is very diversity. Always in person and discuss with the counter person, and we discuss deeply about why they are coming to my laboratory and what kind of technology and what kind of job they always have, and what is the issue or what is their motivation to join this consortium. And then we judge. We can trust and we can create more creative and good, better collaboration between them. And I recommend them to join the consortium. So I think that both of them will be the selection for the trust, I think.
There is one interesting thing that we haven't solved, and we are understanding with your approach, that is the governance. The governance in terms of who should be engaged, what it costs, what it means for them, how this is going to evolve. I mean, you don't have still a long experience on how it's going to evolve. So, but how do you imagine this to evolve?
I was always a minority in all of the field. I should explain how this research is interesting, how this research is important. Always I should explain.
Yes.
I realized that my time or resources very, very limited. So I created this kind of consortium. And more wider networking and more wider discussion will be important for the social implementation. Of course, I have a special project inside them, but I think it's more networking and important. And second thing is my motivation is, so one of my role is to gather the very open, wide range, general information.
We are talking about this, how to build more sustainable, long-term, trustful ecosystems. And you are social designer of a new way and space, some dynamics that makes this happen. So your role as a leader of this, but you go beyond. You are a facilitator, you are trust builder, you are ecosystem builder, and you are a translator of the needs of different actors, and this makes your role very important. We see now this connection between the real needs, so the harm we are making to the planet, with the scientific community saying with data, this is not going in the right direction, and with the policy making doing the regulation to force everyone to move towards one direction. And then things come together in specific initiatives and projects, or solutions for the companies to behave more responsible in terms of the environment.
In your opinion, what is a successful innovation ecosystem?
Okay.
Ah, short.
Challenging. Short. What's the challenging is so networking all of the supply chain.
Okay.
Okay, that was good.
What would you say is the most crucial factor for to get a successful innovation ecosystem?
Crucial factor is optimization of all of the supply chain, not for each. All of supply chain should be optimized for all.
And last question, what strategies you would suggest to others to foster the collaboration between companies, institutions, and entrepreneurs to have an innovation ecosystem?
So very, very diverse consortium in an open platform, including many field of researchers and private company, also government and students, all gender, I think. And it's an open platform, and we need more and more open discussion in this, and then we should create many kinds of cross discussion project from them.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. You passed the challenge. Very
Very
good.
challenging for me.
Thank you very much for the good work, for the great commitment, for the long-term commitment in your career. It was
Yes.
a very pleasure having
Thank
you.
you very much. Yeah, very, very, very exciting discussion today. Thank you very much.